and they have green looking skin, and they run around screaming, "We love Satan. We want to eat babies." I have them on video. Well, I'm linking to it. He does have them on video. He does have him going out there and opposing this. And this, I believe it was in Austin, Texas, that this video goes down. But enjoy that one. You can see these people, just their nastiness and their evil. So, yeah, that's all there. Actually happened, folks. It's real. You're in the Twilight Zone. The bullet has hit the bone. Next verse. Same as the first. He says, Hillary is into creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. And, things like the weird actions during the election cycle. While she was campaigning, just the falling, the shaking, just the zombie look sometimes. It was very weird. Spirit cooking, very, very sick, very sick. And then of course the creepy is pretty well covered in the CBC, Clinton body count area. I'm just saying, I hope they ain't fans, and I hope they ain't listening, because y'all know I'm just playing, if you are, So, but yeah, creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. Creepy, weird, and sick. We've covered those three, and I'll link to them. Now, the next one, he says she sleeps in the same room with a creepy weirdo woman. And he's referring to some of the rumors that were out there, some of the messages, about coming into the bedroom, or there's some things on the internet about massages. I'm not going to go into all that. That of everything that's in this whole list of things. That is probably my least concern. But what does concern me, and as far as being in bed with somebody, is the Muslim Brotherhood. Now, in that aspect, but I link to that as well. And then he also refers to Huma's mom, who wears a hood over her head, and he's referring to. Her mother has been linked to the Muslim Brotherhood. Surprise, surprise. And she is a proponent of female genitalia mutilation. And, I guess some of the articles seem to imply that she wasn't very pro women's rights as well. So to be, the first woman president, it's just sort of strange bedfellows. Oh, and pardon the pun, I don't know. But, he goes into some things. He makes the statement that he's told her and Obama smell like sulfur. And surprisingly enough, when I heard that live again, I'm proud to say that all of the lines in this song, I heard the man say, and I heard the context in which he was speaking, and I was a little bit fired up myself. And it wasn't just because he has had the rant going, but just because it was sick, it was weird, it was creepy. But there was an article that came out after he made that statement, one of Bill's exes, and she actually talks about Hillary and maybe hygiene and some things. Again, you can check the link and make a decision for yourself, but I mean, there were several guests that he, had on, and that I think maybe even are on other talk, other podcasts, talk shows that, other guests sort of verified, yeah, I heard the same thing. But anyway, I don't know. So, yeah. Now, the next verse, literal vampire potbelly goblins are hobbling around coming after us. And, well, that's a pretty bold, wild statement, but in a way they are the pedophiles coming after our children. The former Speaker of the House just being released, and there were the reports of how the Satanists were coming together a few months back to basically cast this spell against Trump, and which I'm proud to say I prayed for the president during that time. Not that I'm trying to gain any credit for it, but I'm proud to say that I participated in that spiritual battle. So, yeah. But yeah, they're out there. They're looking for children. They're looking for any body that they can devour. It's amazing. Just how evil the world has become. So, yeah, there are literal soul-sucking vampire potbelly goblins hobbling around coming after us. You don't have to look very far to see a tragedy nowadays. Just a few flicks of your thumb probably will get you there. So, my spirit gets close to that evil, and it sort of goes, as well. So, I feel your pain, Mr. Jones. I do. And we are such self-centered crap. I am. I'm self-centered. Think of myself way more than I should. But, he makes a statement, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. And so what I link to in that aspect, in that particular statement, what I drew from it is the hell that we see happening all around us. The EU collapsing because of the migrant crisis, the refugee crisis. And when you go in and you see that this is a replacement strategy, that there are manuals that groups open, with the name Open Society Foundation, when groups, former Nazi collaborators fund an influx, an assault of unvetted refugees, it is not a humanitarian effort. It is an assault. It is a raid. It is an attack. So, what do we do about that? He makes the statement, millions are pouring in people of the very worst type. And then he says, and I'm so pissed. And I think in 2016, we saw another 1776. We did it with the ballot as opposed to the bullet. And, I think maybe getting quote-unquote so pissed was a good thing, Mr. Jones. So I ain't going to hold that against you. We're going to stab your daughter at the mall. Ah. We're going to stab your wife, your son. Ooh. We're going to stab you with a butcher knife. And then the police chief is going to say, we love our Somalis. We love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet. So, what he's referring to is the mall attack, which a man dressed up as a security guard goes in and basically for no apparent rhyme or reason, this Somali immigrant is attacking, just patrons of this mall. And again, you have to understand he's walking around asking about if the people are Muslim. So, I don't know. You have to take it all into context, and you have to kind of see that there's a danger there. And he's speaking out against it. And the establishment, again, Ted, Georgia Guidestones Turner, is, spearheading this particular attack. But it is the meme wars, so, and I believe there are plenty more memes to fling out there. My personal contribution, Decepticon Media, will be also linked under the media player, so enjoy that. The basic classic Transformers animated 1985 cartoon where Prime squares off against Megatron. I, of course, replace Prime's head with the Donalds, and then replace the Decepticon logo on Megatron for the CNN logo, and chaos ensues. So enjoy that. I'll put it under the media player on the website on neocrusader.com. So yeah, but so I guess with everything going off, these, one of the things we were talking about was the whole Satanist group and the anarchy that they instill. But the Midwest Antifa would be my local chapter, I guess, here in West Virginia. I did just some Googling, and they seem to be the ones who are the closest. I guess they would probably cause the most chaos if chaos were to be caused in my area. So I thought I would look them up and maybe invite somebody on the show that I could sort of interview and just honestly give them a fair shake. I promise that's what I was trying to do, was give these people a fair shake. But I don't know. I just like I said, I sent a nice message. I said, "Hi, my name is Sean Pino. I am interested in interviewing a representative from your group via phone for my website, neocrusader.com. I've recently been critical of the tactics displayed by other Antifa chapters on my podcast. In the interest of fairness, I would like to give my local chapter an opportunity to discuss your philosophy. Could you please provide me with a name and contact information to the person